Hello everyone. Crypto Penguin is in touch. Let's move on to the news. President Joe Biden pleasantly surprised the cryptocurrency market by issuing a comprehensive, yet vague, executive order that will inform how the government will oversee the booming industry. So what happens next? Big question that needs to be answered, say officials, is the interoperability of a US CBDC with international counterparts and how that would be structured. Officials say there are also some private projects or multi-central bank projects to look at clearing of CBDCs and interoperability of CBDCs. Biden's executive order encourages the executive branch to take the lead on that potential outcome. If the US pursues a CBDC, officials are taking into account that a US token would interact seamlessly with a global system, given that the US dollar is the premier reserve currency and central to the global financial system. Adoption of US CBDC could fundamentally alter the role of both central and commercial banking, said Lisa Ledbetter, partner Reed Smith's Financial Industry Group. Weighing all of the factors in the EO is a policy and practical balancing act. A US CBDC would have international consequences, making it imperative that the private sector, foreign central banks and other stakeholders have a seat at the table, said Ledbetter, who's worked at Freddie Mac, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, and Treasury. Yet there's no telling what a digital dollar could resemble at the end of the process. The Federal Reserve is also being asked to build on its research paper on the pros and cons of a CBDC, reflecting how the president's order placed the highest urgency on such an instrument. If the administration decides a digital dollar is in the nation's interest, officials will then determine whether legislation should be imposed. The Justice Department has been tasked with looking into whether legislation is required to move forward with a CBDC. Since the Fed is already engaged in experiments relating to digital currencies and a hypothetical CBDC, I would expect to see the results of that testing make their way into the EO research and next steps, Ledbetter told.